talk about what Wilder had to say when it came to Tyson Fury claiming that he will never fight Deontay Wilder again. So Wilder, he came out and now he's enforcing a trilogy fight with Fury through mediation this week. It's pretty much a legal matter where they bring in a judge out of retirement to look into the agreement bonding Fury to fight Wilder in a trilogy match. So for the people that don't know, due to the pandemic, the fight got postponed to December 19th. However, ESPN and Fox came to a mutual agreement that they cannot host the fight on December 19th because of the fact there's a lot of college football games that's going on that night. Therefore, they rather pick a different date. So they wanted both teams to push the fight to January 2021. Wilder was like, okay, I mean, if that's what you guys want, I'm cool with it. Tyson Fury agreed as well, but then he tried to say that, oh, well, my rematch clause is expired. I'm free to go. He tried to blame it on Wilder when it wasn't Wilder. It was ESPN and Fox agreed that day was horrible because of all the football games. Tyson Fury, he said he don't want to delay his fight with AJ in the UK, but that's a bunch of bullcrap because AJ has a fight against Pulev coming up. So if you fight a month right after AJ, what's the big deal? What's the big delay? He also mentioned the health issue. A month is not going to make Fury go crazy. That sounds like a bunch of excuses by Tyson Fury. So for the moment, where we stand, for all the people that may wonder what is going to happen next, the judge will rule if Fury owes Wilder a rematch or not. Fury could also refuse to fight, but he will be ordered to pay serious damages. So the process is getting started. Now, one way Tyson Fury could avoid the fight if he really wants to is give up the WBC belt, because that's pretty much what's bonding him to a rematch is the WBC belt. Therefore, if he vacate the belt, then most likely he won't have to honor the rematch clause. But that's going to be a horrible look on his behalf, especially if he goes to the AJ fight without the WBC belt. So it's not for undisputed. Ram only said Fury don't want smoke. It's going to be bad this time. Yeah, he definitely don't want the smoke. And we could clearly see that because at the end of the day, or at least tonight, while Fury all of a sudden is running from the trilogy match, when the trilogy match is now bigger than all of the fights. It's bigger than the first two Wilder fights. It's also bigger than the AJ fight because the Glovegate scandal made the fight bigger than ever. I'm telling you guys, I meet people every day. I'll talk to people every day. Casual boxing fans, fans that don't watch the sport of boxing at all, and they are informed about Tyson Fury cheating. They are informed about Tyson Fury cheating Wilder. People that didn't even watch the fight. So this made the fight bigger than ever. So why is Tyson Fury all of a sudden is running from the trilogy match? From all this money to fight a nobody in the UK. What sense does that make? Why not honor your rematch clause? You are obligated to anyways. Why not make all this money, all this easy money? Because supposedly he beat Wilder like he stole some in the rematch. And he said he ain't a thief. Wilder called him a thief. He said he ain't a thief. So if you innocent and that was pure skill on your behalf, why run from the trilogy match when it's easy money? You could make 50 to 60 to possibly 80 million by easily beating Deontay Wilder a third time, like the way the decafs claim. So why is Tyson Fury running all of a sudden from all this free money? Unless that smoke is getting too real. That smoke might cost him his life, like it almost did in the first fight when he was cheating and tampered with his left hand, and he nearly lost his life when Wilder put him nearly in a coma. That's why Tyson Fury is trying to avoid the trilogy match, because when it's not on an even playing field, he wants none of that smoke. That's why he's not trying to honor his rematch clause. That's why he's not trying to clear his name. That's why he's not trying to prove the doubters wrong and fight Deontay Wilder the third time to prove that he did not cheat the second time. Why not prove to the world you did not cheat? He's already refusing to answer the questions. So the least you could do is go into the ring, make $60 million, honor your rematch clause, and display to the world why you did not cheat the second time around. But he rather duck Deontay Wilder instead. Because just like Billy Joe Saunders, they won't fight these fighters on the coincidental list without cheating. They won't fight these fighters on the coincidental list with even playing fields. Billy Joe Saunders showed us a perfect example when it came to Andre. He took steroids. Then when the fight got canceled and Andre tried to fight him a second time, he turned it down. He telling you, I'm only willing to fight Andre if I take steroids. And that's Tyson Fury, best friend. Tyson Fury did the same thing. When he fought Klitschko, he cheated. He took steroids. When he fought Wilder, he tampered with his gloves. So it's clear as day that Tyson Fury ruined his legacy. The fact that he cheated will always be attached to his name. The man couldn't even answer a simple question. We did not ask Tyson Fury to perform a magic trick. We only asked Tyson Fury to respond to the accusations by Deontay Wilder. How is the glove bending in 90 degrees? Why could we see the knuckles through the right glove? How come you dented Deontay Wilder's head? How is that even physically possible? 3 simple questions. He rather say a bunch of nothing than respond to the accusations. Like I said before, they will say anything and everything, but respond to the actual accusations. That's why Tyson Fury is guilty. I mean, think about it. Tyson Fury broke his silence like a day or 2 ago by claiming Wilder will never catch on to me. What does that mean? You only say you will never catch on to me is when you say you will never catch on to me cheating. If you are being accused of cheating, why would you say you will never catch on to me? But he also followed it up because obviously he nearly said the wrong thing. He said he never going to catch on to me for a trilogy fight. He said, I will probably sue him for $100 million for defamation, but I'm not that type of a guy. What kind of bull crap is that? If somebody accusing your character and you are innocent, why wouldn't you? Remember, Floyd Mayweather tried to fight Manny Pacquiao for the first time in 2009, in which Manny Pacquiao turned down the fight due to drug test, pretty much a steroid test, in which Manny Pacquiao, a few months after when Floyd Mayweather started accusing Manny Pacquiao of being on steroids because he refused to take the Olympic-style testing, Manny Pacquiao actually filed a lawsuit against Floyd Mayweather for defamation. However, Tyson Fury, Wilder is accusing him in front of the whole world. You cheated. And he won't file a lawsuit? If you're innocent, why wouldn't you sue Deontay Wilder? Unless you are actually guilty. Now he want to talk about all this disrespect, you know, him trying to destroy my character. He will never get a fight. Meanwhile, he was trashing Klitschko the whole time, and Klitschko still gave him a fight. But Tyson Fury can't handle the truth. That's why. He can't handle the truth. It's too painful. The fact that he cheated and he know it, it's too painful. It's hurting his pride.
Hold it, hold it. You're not that pretty. I'm a bad man. Wait. I shook up the world. I shook up the world. I shook up the world.
I bear witness, there's only one God, Allah, and Muhammad is his final messenger. That's what I said, Larry, on the Bungle fight. Thanking you.
They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.